the FACEIT TV League.
Yeah. Okay, looks like we're going to get into the game here. Nip versus Wizards.
Wonder what's going to happen here. Looks like we have a...
Okay, so the lights haven't been turned on yet, but there we go.
There you go. Somebody switched on the lights. And it looks like it's going to be the knife round.
Yeah. You know, Tosspot really enjoys casting knife rounds. We should get him in for this one, but
just for the knife round.
I think it's too late now, so maybe he'll do it for the next game.
And
Wizards off to a good start. 3-on-3.
Oh, it's not bad now. It's 2-on-2. Each one's got a hit left.
It's one. Oh, next
Get right
next
against
knife wins. Someone press the space bar. Oh, just in time.
Get right.
That's unfortunate for Missambani. They really needed that.
That was really close as well. They must have seen the CT side on the horizon, but they're going to have to start off on the T side, and this can be good or bad for them, really. They can either surprise and get a few rounds on the T side, or they can either crash and burn.
There is still the pistol to win, and even then, you know, if they have the right set plays when they have full buys, then this could go in their way. But let's see what happens here.
One of the most important things they have to do is plant the bomb.
Yeah.
And planting the bomb really gives them the economic advantage that CTs don't have on this map.
You can see the Wizards. Only Flippin has armor, and they've got a boatload of nades. We've got flashes, smokes, grenades. Nip going with 3 people with armor. Freiberg's got the defuse kit, and Piflaren's got a grenade.
It's an interesting choice by the T side as well, who haven't bought that much armor. Only Flippin with the armor here. He's going to be the head of the spear, or he's going to be the person leading the charge, and they do go from outside down to bomb site B through secret, and they're trying to see if they can get the CTs off guard. There you have Freiberg and of the Nip members holding the vents.
The bomb is still in lobby at the moment. Is he gonna
Looks like it's gonna be a fake. Oh my goodness, they jump in, and Freiberg with a double kill. Not bad by Freiberg there. He gets the triple, 3 shots and 3 headshots for Freiberg, and it looks like Forrest might be finishing off the job, and that could have gone both ways if it wasn't for Freiberg's big play there in bomb site A.
Looks like Wizards were prepared for the T side. You know, you could see they sent 3 people down secret and then rotated up into A, but it didn't go their way. They had Nip had somebody at T vent and shot 2 people in back of the head, and that kind of changed around, made it very lopsided. You know, 5 versus 3. It's never going to be good when you're T side on nuke.
Yeah, of course. Now we have the buy round for Nip, and they're going to go for an eco. It's CZs, sorry, for all of the team members.
Full armor buy as well from Wizards.
And this is an interesting round by them as well. They didn't plant the bomb, but they're still going for a full eco by that. And there you go, headshot by Kyrie.
They've got 5 P shooters on Wizards. They're going to want to play. Well, actually, this gun's really good at long range as well as close range, isn't it?
It's a good gun. It's very impressive, and you know, it's something that can really change eco rounds. We've seen a lot of rounds won by using this, and oh my goodness, Mason with a headshot on Get Right all the way outside, and that was a very, very long range engagement there, and I think Get Right should have done a better job, but they're all on low HP, and they're still at T-spawn. They haven't decided which direction they'll be going, and it looks like they might be going towards outside. There is one CT, that's Forrest, holding ramp.
Wizards have 45 seconds to finish this round. 2 of them are on low health, though. They can't stack up there. They don't want to line up and get taken out by 1 rifle. They need to spread out. They're susceptible to grenades as well. Freiberg has 8 HP. This could go either way, but with 35 seconds left, they're going to have to push a bomb site. There's going to be trades. They need to, you know, do it sooner rather than later. If time runs out, they may not be able to get the bomb plant.
Yeah, it's not so bad for them. I mean, if they're able to kill, even if they lose the round, if they're able to kill 2 of the CTs, they might do a bit of economic damage towards Nip. And as you can see, Freiberg, their HP was forced to back away. And now we have 2 CTs holding bomb site A.
They've waited too long. Look at them. They're all hiding in secret. They know they've waited too long. They're just going to try and save their armor instead. Again, we've got Lowell with 11 HP, Flippin with 23.
Oh, at least Mason picked up the FAMAS at the end of that round.
It's like a mid-round eco from Wizards, but they got some damage in.
Not so bad. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Not so bad by Wizards. They do have a FAMAS. They do have 2 of the P shooters left, and 3 full armors for 3 of the players. So again, Musambani and Kyrie, they're going to go for a full eco. They can't afford anything this round, and it's a full buy again by Nip.
It looks like it's going to be an outside rush here from Wizards. They might try and open someone up with a FAMAS and then just rush there and pick up some guns.
Nice early nade there.
How long until Nip notice that everybody's outside? Piflaren's going to peek lobby, it looks like. Freiberg's ready for the secret. Takes that one. Are they going to be sandwiched between Nip players right here?
Freiberg's not doing bad at all today. His aim is very crisp, and he's got himself 3 kills already. Musambani, though, finally will finish him off with that FAMAS. Now it's 1-on-3. Musambani, the last man standing for the Wizards side. Let's see if he's going to be able to do anything. He pushes through Secret. I think FAFLAREN did catch him. Is FAFLAREN going to be ready for him? He is, and he gets that easy kill. Again, they only got 2 kills that round, but it was an eco. And now they'll be able to go for the full buy.
Last week, when we watched Wizards playing Virtus.pro, there was a problem with Wizards in that they seemed to be afraid of Virtus.pro when they were playing into Virtus.pro hands by just waiting for them to do what they expect them to do rather than playing against it. We saw there they had 5 people who were looking to push outside, and then they stopped at T-Red, and then they allowed they allowed to NiP to rotate, and then they were stuck between a rock and a hard place. Tried to go backwards, got shot in the back basically, yep. Facing the other way. They need to. I think they need to just be more committed.
Yeah, they need to have more resolve.
Do it or don't do it. But if you get stuck midway, then you're just gonna get.
You'll be crushed. You'll be completely crushed. And,
absolutely.
They do have to have some strategies that they have to execute. They have to have a plan in their head, and simply wait. Standing around and waiting for an early pick, it's just hard to do against NiP. Really, really hard to do. Man for man, they're probably a better team, not just on a team level. And there you go for FAFLAREN getting an early kill on Flippin. As he tried to push through Hut. Mason holding Squeaky, seeing if he can get a little peek. There are smokes all over. They are going to push into bomb site 8. FAFLAREN and Hut going to be smoked out. Actually, that was a fake. They are going towards ramp now, as the T side have control of ramp. There's only one CT coming in from Musambani with a nice kill on FAFLAREN all the way in bomb site 8. Exist taking down Kyrie though.
It looks like one of the Wizards made it through the vent without being noticed, but since being taken out, it could have been a good flank there, but it didn't work out for them. Yeah,
that's a triple kill for Exist. Again, if we check out the scores, we have Freiberg on the top with 9 kills and 2 deaths. Exist with 3-1. And on the other hand, the Wizards side are not doing so well at all.
The McFreiberg is sizzling. Can I say that? Is that too cheesy? Is that too corny?
Can say it.
We're gonna have a FAFLAREN fish thing coming up soon, I guess.
Depends how much corn you've got on the burger.
Yeah.
You're talking about corniness.
Yeah.
But again, Wizards having to be forced onto an eco. We do have a deagle by Kerry and 4 CZs. If they're going to do anything like... Oh, Kyrie. You should have got that shot on Exist, who's pushing up ramp.
Unfortunate for Kyrie there. Mason's first name is Juan, so, I'm waiting for the Juan Dig to come out as well, but it was Kyrie that time. Didn't come off for him.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
Mason and rushing through with the P-shooters.
Goodness me, Exist. Stopping that rush single-handedly with 3 easy kills. Yeah. Now Musambani is the last man standing again. Once more with the CZ, he's not going to be able to do anything. He's going to back away, covered completely by the CTs from every single possible side. He has nothing to do, really. And there you go, Get Right finishing off the job.
He was basically, I think it's 0-7. They have a song called Waiting to Die, which is basically what happened there. When you're the only guy left and you've got a P-shooter or another gun, I feel like you have to push someone before you get close, so you can keep your options open. If you manage to pick someone off before you get completely surrounded, then you may have an opportunity to pick up a gun, maybe kill someone else. But if you just stand in a place like that, you're gonna get sandwiched. No pun intended.
Of course. And now this is the first round where we have a similar, and that's a very nice wallbang. There's quite a bit of damage on Get Right, who is down to 36 HP. Not bad whatsoever. Wizards now have the same firepower as the CT side. We do expect something from them this round, if any. And a nice spray through the smoke by Kerry, and that's a good start for them. 5-on-4 with Get Right on 36 HP. Not bad by Wizards. And as we said, so far, it's been absolute hell. 5 rounds in a row. NiP starting off as a CT side. Everything that could go wrong has really gone wrong for Wizards, but maybe they can bring it back with this round. 5-on-4 with 1 minute left on the clock.
As Cadian would say, Get Right got banged through the wall for 36 HP. So this is a good start here for Wizards. Let's see if they can convert this round.
Oh, Freiberg with a nice headshot outside. Forrest is going to hop on secretly like a ninja through Secret and get the second now. It's 4-on-3. Guy with not a lot of HP, and they're going to push in through ramp. There's only one CT waiting for them. FAFLAREN going with a nice wall bang there. He does a bit of damage on Lowell.
Do they know he's behind the box? I don't think they've spotted him. The flank is real.
Goodness me, they had no idea.
They've got sandwiched again, and it's one guy, 6 HP. Is he going to smoke and try and plant the bomb? It looks like he is.
He has to.
He's got to get in there quickly.
He gets flashed there by the CT.
He's waiting, but really he needs to get into smoke. Oh, see. Again, another situation where he's put the smoke down. Yes, there might be someone on site, but the longer you wait, the less likely you are. I mean, he's looking to get the pick, but he's against 2 players. If he gets a pick, he might die to a trade kill.
But the thing is, he was you know, the rotation by Nip has been flawless so far. They really want to win. You can see that they're always in the right position at the right time, catching them off guard, no matter which direction they take. And in that point at time, they threw in 2 flashes, and he was completely flashed. There was nothing really he could do, and he didn't know what to do. Thought that maybe he could outgun one of the Nip players coming in from vents, but you know, he proved himself wrong.
6-0 to Nip. How many rounds do you think Wizards need on T side to be in with a chance of doing something on the CT side here?
Normally you'd say 5, but Nip against Nip they need 8. Nip, they can completely overpower them. Even as a T side, they've had some crazy comebacks. Even after losing like 14 rounds, one well-known game was against Titan. They were 14-1 down, and they're able to catch up. And there you go, entry frag there by Musambani in secret on Freiburg. And this is a good point, good time for them to re-rotate, to change now, because they know Nip are very, very quick on the rotate. Forrest holding him off just for a while longer. Nice flash there as well. He's able to flash 2 of the players, but Flippin's going to come in and finish him off from Ben. He wasn't flashed. Lowell running with a knife.
Oh, why has he got caught off guard there? Now, I'm wondering, Musambani got tagged down to 22 HP when there were 4 of them down in secret. Now, I think that maybe one of the others should have gone first. He got shot down straight away. But you know, if one of your full health guys goes first and you're with him, I think you may have a better chance of pushing through to the bomb site. Exactly,
and it was a good rotation there by GetRight coming in from behind, able to get 1 kill, but not bad there by Wizards as they have both GetRight and, oh my goodness, Kyrie winning the first round with 2 consecutive headshots. Not bad whatsoever by Kyrie. That's 6-1. Wizards finally winning a round on this map as the T side, and that's not going to be so bad whatsoever for them. They will be able to go for a full buy. All of their players have M4s, and same with Wizards. They've got full AKs and full armor, and that's not bad. And for a moment there, I thought that Wizards completely and utterly messed up that push into secret. They were too slow. They got flanked in from behind from GetRight, but Kyrie did a great job jumping into vents, getting that kill and getting the final kill on Exist.
Yeah, when they've been pushing, they pushed 4 people outside that round. When they've been pushing outside so far, they haven't been paying too much attention to secret, and they've been flanked in secret by Nip, Forrest in the last round, and it's cost them a lot of players. If Lowell peeks a bit more, he could. Oh no, he's inside. No,
that CT is up on Evan. Maybe if he might go on. There is a wallbang there, so he's going to try and return that favor. Does quite well. He does about 13 HP damage to Freiburg.
There are two Wizards wallbanging into the A-bomb site at the moment, and 2 pushing outside. So. Yeah.
Tesco, every little helps, I guess. 13 HP on Freiburg.
Running distraction are the Ts on the roof.
Yeah, we have three Ts on outside at the moment. One of the CTs is waiting in secret. That's an interesting position there by Nip. They're not holding outside in a classical manner. And a bit of a gunfight in ramp there. That hurts both Kyrie and Exist. Although Exist came out with a better.
Again, we've got Lowell making loads of noise outside, so they're going to know there's at least one out there.
Nice.
Forrest gets taken out on ramp.
Nice aggressive push by Forrest, but Musambani with a double kill on both Forrest and Exist. Not bad whatsoever, 3-on-3. And looks like the terrorists are going towards the bomb site. B for Flaren's on A. Freiburg is waiting for them inside the bomb site. Is he able to hold them off until he gets some reinforcements from his teammate? Nice job there by Freiburg, getting the first kill on Lowell. But Musambani rising up to the occasion. That's his 3rd kill of the round. And is it going to be his round? Molotov is going to be thrown into the vent. 8 seconds left on the clock. They don't have a lot of time left. There's the kill. The last man standing is GetRight. It's Mason against GetRight. 2 seconds left on the clock. And it's going to be a round for the CTs. At least he can hide and save his AK-47.
That's really unfortunate for Wizards. They had 2 people in the secret area when they were pushing ramp at the same time there, so it's a shame they couldn't convert that round. It does take about 3.5 seconds to plant the bomb, so they had to go for the kill there, really. They weren't. The guy was in B rafters, so he didn't really have time to get down there, and he would have got shot. With the CT up doors, he didn't really have cover to plant the bomb anywhere, so that was unfortunate for Wizards. But
it was ballsy play by GetRight as well. He went for it. He didn't hide, which is what he should have. He tried to go for that kill. Nice headshot there on Kyrie.
Thank you for playing.
Just again aggressive in ramp. No one's going to be there to receive his shots. Good smoke there as well. But looks like the T's just messing about in lobby and outside.
Only one with a gun here. They're fairly spread out. I think the guys on Nico might want to stay slightly close to each other so they can combine forces like Power Rangers and convert a kill. The bomb is down in lobby. CTs would have seen it now, and this is pretty much round over for Wizards. Yeah,
and that was a bit of a silly mistake to have the bomb so far away from the rest of the players. I mean, we do see teams putting down the bomb and trying to go for that pick, but putting it so far away from the rest of the players who are outside, I don't think it was the best idea. And then trying to bomb rush GetRight and outside while he has an M4, again, without flashes and smokes, it's not going to work out for you. There's no chance.
Nip starting to build their money, well, a little bit. They've got about average 3,500, which is not bad. If they were to lose this round, they'd probably get a full buy for another 2 rounds. So full buy here from Wizards. Got a bunch of smokes. We haven't really seen them do... Again, we were talking about set plays earlier. We haven't really seen them do set plays yet. We've seen them doing a bit of wall banging on the roof and pushing outside, but we haven't seen them like blow off squeaky once and, you know, throw some flashes onto site with an A push or anything like that. We haven't really seen any... I think we've seen one ramp push like proper with smokes and flashes and so on, but for the most part they just seem to be taking it a bit slow and getting picked off one by one. Yeah,
of course. I mean, Wizards so far have been playing very simple Counter-Strike, really standard tactics. You know, smoking outside, smoking ramp, trying to push, and then you see that was a little bit of a split push there, outside and bomb site at the same time. Lowell able to get control of blue, and see if he's going to be able to do any damage on. Not bad there. He is able to take down Get Right. He has 7 HP left for Flaren, still in the bomb site. The terrorists in Blue Hut at the moment, unable to push through. Forest is there, ready for them. It's 3 on 4. Lowell only with 7 HP, and oh, to Flaren. For a moment there, I thought it was Forest with a double kill. And there you go, wallbang to finish off the job. And, you know, it's just a standard CT side by Nip, and not a really fantastic T side by Wizards.
Wizards back to eco again. This, I don't know, I mean, what do you do on eco on T-Nuke when you've got no nades whatsoever, a few P shooters? I mean, if you rush... The way the map's laid out, if you rush inside, you're pretty much going to have to line up, and it's not going to really go in your favor. It looks like we may... No, we're not going to have an A-rush here.
It's a rare occurrence where the Ts are able to win a round on an eco in Nuke. It's very rare, and for obvious reasons as well. And, you know, 9-1, they're not even going to win that many rounds, even if they win the round after this. It's not enough. It's not enough against Nip, and as we expected, Wizards won't be able to really stand for the might of Nip, especially after losing 3 games. Nip, they really want to prove that, you know, they deserve to go to the playoffs, and they want to win every single game possible. Carry there with a consolation kill. Very aggressive play by Nip. They just want to end it as fast as possible. They're not taking their time, and it's just finishing off the job.
Very nice. Nip expecting the eco there. An important note is you saw the guys were pushing ramp to radio there, but they were pushing in pairs because, you know, when you're up against an eco with a gun like the CZ in the game, you can easily get picked off if someone holds an angle and pre-fires you or you don't check it properly. But you want to make sure your teammates with you, A, to get the trade kill, B, to stop them picking up a rifle as well. So Nip doing very well. They're pushing in pairs, and once again we saw the Ts loosely spread out. I mean, you need to spot the different places, you know, on Nuke to make sure you don't get flanked by pushes like that. So it's a bit difficult sometimes to stay together and trying to do your best. Pushing on to A now.
Goodness me, that was an absolute fail of a push. They didn't flash A. Freiberg had the perfect angle to get himself a double kill, and they were shut down. They weren't even able to use their Molotovs to, you know, much success. I was going to say perhaps they're going to have a barbecue somewhere, maybe in vents, maybe outside, but nothing much. And they had full nades, full flashes. Nothing else really they can do, and they should have taken their time. It was one of the rare rounds where they have everything they need to win a round, and they completely threw it away. Again, pushing in, exists very aggressive down ramp, and you can see the confidence in Ninjas and Pyjamas play. They're just pushing in. They don't really care. Now they know they're not in lobby. Molotov is thrown inside. They know they're outside. They're going to come with a pincer movement, come up from behind and the front, and end this round to make it 12-1. But a nice kill there by Mason through the smoke to get a headshot on Freiberg. Not bad whatsoever. 2 kills coming up from behind for Flaren and Get Right. And Get Right will get the second on Flippin. Now the last man standing is Musambani. The bomb is down.
It's interesting that, again, in that round, Wizards all went outside, left lobby completely deserted, and then as they started throwing nades outside, one of them slowly went back towards, presumably Musambani went back towards the lobby after leaving it. So, you know, you've lost map control, you've cornered yourself in a very early time in the rounds. So it's kind of, I don't know what the purpose of it was. I mean, either you want to be there kind of at the beginning of the round to kind of hold map control, give your team an option to rotate.
One moment as Musambani has gotten 3 kills. He's put himself on a 1-on-1 situation, 30 seconds on the clock, and it looks like the lone Texas Ranger style of gameplay from Musambani is not doing bad whatsoever. It looks like we're going to see a Spanish Rambo this often. Forrest, does he have any idea he's coming in from outside? Musambani, will he get at least a round? Oh, Forrest finishing any dreams of a second round win for Wizards. But as you said, it's just not normal play. It's really not the right type of play that they should be playing. They should be working together. They should be executing some tactics. They shouldn't be taking their time like that. They should have one man ready for the flank, ready to see if they're going to come up from behind in lobby. Information, it's so important.
But he needs to stay there also to give them an option to rotate back. It's like if you're on Inferno and you see people pushing B, you'll normally have a guy top of mid, so they can rotate if they need to. They still have an option. They're not just like always committed
map
to one.
control. Map control.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was interesting that push onto A. No flashbangs. You know, Freiburg would have been blind as a bat if they had some flashbangs in there, and they're getting again.
They're just going in dry everywhere.
Once again, they're not really paying that much attention to Secret as they approach it, and that's at least the third round we've seen where they've just been.
Well, Musambani's not doing so bad himself. He's got himself another double kill. I guess his score at the moment, well, he's on 14 kills and 13 deaths, but it's not enough, not even enough to win a couple of rounds, as the rest of his teammates are really lackluster. That's another round for Ninjas in Pyjamas. 13-1. Are they going to make it a 16-1 again, like they have for the past 2 games? Or are Wizards going to win a few rounds?
Musambani has double the kills of his nearest teammate, and unfortunately, they've only won 1 round. It's looking like a shutout here from Nip. And
as we expected.
Again, we've got AKs and 3 Galils, sorry, from Wizards. And 3 smoke grenades and 2 flashbangs. But again, I mean, how are they going to use these flashbangs?
One thing I don't understand is Wizards they're not so bad as the T side on Nuke. I have seen them play so much better with such better strategies and executions, and right now they just look like a third-rate team against Nip. Nip have been able to shut them down to play really aggressive. Musambani again with a double kill. They are not. The thing is, it's so easy for Nip at the moment is that they're playing aggressive on CT. This is something you don't normally see. Just CTs rushing into lobby, rushing into outside. It's almost like a suicide, really, in a normal game between two sides of the same level. But at the moment, they're just rushing in, trying to end it as fast as possible. Musambani again, the last man standing. He got himself a double kill. Now he's on 16 kills, and there, triple kill on FACEIT. And he's just trying to take on Nip on his own. I mean, at least if his teammates are able to get 1 or 2 kills at the beginning of that round, it might have been a different story. You know, for some of those rounds where Musambani, you know, got himself on a 1-on-1 and 1-on-2-on-1 situation. But it doesn't look so good for Nip, for Wizards, sorry. He gets shot down. Now, 14-1 going into the second half. They'll start off as CTs, but on the pistol round, which is really technically the hardest round for CTs on the map, if they don't win, it's game over.
Yeah, I feel like towards the end of that half, Nip weren't terribly fussed with, you know, having solid strategies and trade kills and so on, because they were, you know, confidence is high. They're obviously some of the strongest aimers in the world, so they can rely on that to get them through, and it pretty much did. It's 14-1 to Nip here. Nip going full armor. But
bad there by Musambani. He shuts them down, slows down that push with a nice headshot, but Forrest will be able to get the better of him. Freiburg with a kill. Sorry, actually, it was Freiburg. Forrest got a kill on Mason. Now it's a very, very fast push there by Forrest outside, and they're just completely overpowering them. Their aim is just so much better, but Kyrie in a very nice position to get a kill, equalize it, make it 2-on-2. The T's have control of the bomb site, and will be able to plant the bomb, but will they be able to defend it long enough for it to explode? Lowell and Kyrie.
Setting up for crossfire, so it's going to be hard for Nip to plant the bomb here.
They have to time it.
Get it down anyway.
Goodness me.
Wizards don't peek, and
there you go, pistol round
2
for
shots
Nip.
to the head, no helmets in the pistol round, and that's, you know, Bob's your uncle, I guess. Straight AK buy here from Nip. It is match point.
They're not going to take their time.
Tiflaren with a Galil, and they've got full armor. Unless Wizards can pull off the pea shooters here.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
I don't think they're going to be getting Happy Meals after this round.
It's a curse. It's a curse. This is a 3rd game in a row where Wizards have lost 16-1 against Nip, and on 3 different maps as well. It's an absolute curse. Now, I don't even see it as Wizards just playing bad. I think there's a specific curse just concerning this specific score. They're not allowed to have more than 1 round against Nip. It's just against the law. Looking at
the recent history, they've had a few. They tend to lose against other teams, kind of 16-3, 16-6.
Yeah.
But if they can pick up guns here, they could pull off this round.
Well, Exist is going to say no to that.
Kyrie's picked up the AK. He has got head armor as well, although that doesn't really matter unless he goes up against Tiflaren.
Oh, it's not bad. Maybe they might break this curse and win a 2nd round. We'll wait and see. It's FACEIT against Kyrie, and FACEIT has his cursor in the right spot. Kyrie breaking the curse, finally. 15-2, and he delays the loss for another round. but I don't think there's any chance of seeing the Spanish team coming back from this.
No, let's see what Flippin goes for here. He hasn't bought a rifle yet. Goes for the FAMAS and a smoke grenade. Yeah, we've got like Musa and Bounty, I don't think has any armor at all. So we'll see what kind of game he plays in this round. Freiberg with the Deagle. We've got Exist with the pea shooter. How do you feel about the pea shooter? Do you think it's too strong?
It's only got 24 bullets. It's strong, but it's only got 24 bullets. So I guess that kind of balances out a bit. We still see people play with the P250. We still see people play with the Deagle. So it's not as good as people think. And this is how you're supposed to play a push into secret. Very nice job there. They do have map control. They do have the bomb in lobby. And they're making sure that they don't get flanked from behind. They get an easy kill on Vents with the double combined effort of both Freiberg and Exist. They've lost a lot of HP, but they've gotten the better of Mason. And now Flippin is down as well to Freiberg. 5 against 3. They could be winning an eco as the T side against Wizards. And well, Kyrie with a double kill there on both Freiberg and Fiflarent, perhaps rekindling hope just for a while longer against the Swedish side.
You can see the NIP are taking it slow. They've got about 50 seconds to plant the bomb and they're just walking around, whereas Wizards were doing a lot of running around and giving their positions away especially when they were outside, and that's part of what caused them to get tagged so many times from secret. We've got Exist here planting the bomb.
And you can see NIP are able to plant the bomb. This is the second round. They've already planted the bomb. Even if they're on an eco.
You can't come in.
Just not letting him come in there.
The thing is Exist going to let Forrest out? Or is Forrest going to be in jail? That is the question. Exist could stand in the middle of the doors and then Forrest wouldn't be going anywhere.
Don't worry. Wizards are going to come and do a breakout sooner or later. They're going to have to check Toxic. And through bullets come through. Exist and Forrest nice and patient waiting for them. Doors are open. It's time for Forrest to run. Nice there by Forrest and Exist. Goodness me, 3 kills, and that's game 16-2. Wizards breaking the curse, but still getting absolutely demolished by the Swedish side, and that's their first win of the FACEIT Spring League 2014. Not bad there by Ninjas in Pyjamas. However, Wizards, better luck next time, I guess.
Yeah, so it pretty much went as expected, I suppose.
Pretty much.
What do you think Wizards can take from this map? How do they learn and grow from this match?
They need to improve their T side. They need to improve their CT side as well.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff that Wizards can do. And myself, I'm not a professional player. I'm not a professional Counter-Strike player. I can only look at it in terms of a viewer. You know, when people watch sports, they see certain things and they can see things that can be improved and whatnot. But in all honesty, I think Wizards just have to have some better tactics. They have to have better map control. They have to be more of a cohesive unit when they're playing. I think their communication can be improved. You see, sometimes they're pushing. They always have their back towards some of the CT players when they really shouldn't. And these kind of situations, you don't want to get in them. You know, if you get shut down, fair enough. But you know, if you get flanked, it's really the mistake is yours.
In terms of communication, again, going back to Secret when they were on T side, there were a lot of times where they were distracted by something happening either on catwalk or on main, and they were all looking there, all firing there. And again, you need to, if you're going to have a 4-man push outside, you've got to have someone, you've got to have someone on point saying, okay, you're going to keep an eye on Secret, you're going to keep an eye on main. Maybe leave the other two. You got to know who's doing what. If you all think that the other guy is, say, covering Secret, then you're going to get into trouble.
Exactly. And I mean, it's not for a lack of firepower. You can see that Musambani was doing. He wasn't doing so bad. He was winning some one-on-ones against the NIP players. You know, some of the best players in the world. And one thing that we didn't see is Flippin. And he's one of those players that we expect a lot more from. He's supposed to be the star for Wizards, and maybe if he was playing a better game, then perhaps it would have been a different story. But then again, you know, as a whole, the team, they just weren't performing, not even on the level that we expect from Wizards.
Okay, we've got some more matches coming up for you very shortly on FACEIT CSGO Spring League 2014, but we're going to go for a quick break, and then we'll be back in a few minutes.
See you in a bit.